the baseball component. There's a lot of moving parts there with him, but he's not in any rush.
What was that like recruiting? I know you can talk about him. I know he's not signed, but recruiting him as his father and what, I mean, it's got to be kind of special.
It's yeah, I think when you look at the entire picture, it's a positive, but it is stressful in the sense that, you know, you want everything to work for him. We just talked about what Luca's experience was like. It was not like that for Connor. So, having been doing this for as long as I have, you kind of want Connor to be able to look at other places and look around, and is this really where I want to go to school? Is this really who I want to play for? Is this a style of play for me? Do they meet the academic criteria that I laid out for myself? You know, do they need me? You know, the timing of recruiting is often critical.
I'm not sure
So
what
he's not really had that opportunity. So it makes it fun and exciting, but at the same time a little different. You know, and he's trying to, you know, and his mother, same thing. So it's been a little complicated there, but I think in the end it'll all work out.
Fran, is the fact that baseball is such an option for him now is just because of how much he's evolved in high school? How much? Because he committed to you as freshman in basketball, and you know, he liked baseball back then, but he didn't really know what he was going to do.
Well, you know, it's funny because we struggled with whether or not, you know, he should make a decision at that time. But baseball has always been a factor. I don't think it was a factor to anybody else. He's always been a really, really good baseball player. And I never wanted him to say, all right, I'm coming to Iowa to play basketball, so therefore I'll stop playing baseball. I think that was fair. That would be fair to him. And he really likes his teammates at Iowa City West. He really likes his coaches. And, you know, is really trying to figure out, do I need to pick or do I need to continue to play both? Can I play both? Is it feasible? Or am I going to suffer in each as I move forward? And that's not an easy decision. And it's not like anybody in this room or his parents can say, oh, this is the right way to go. You know, you talk to experts in the field. And everybody will say it can be done. It's just, everybody will say it's going to be hard and it's going to be harder for a position player.
How do you navigate that with Coach Heller, as both a father and a colleague? Is that difficult?
Not difficult at all. It's really just a function of if he is going to play baseball here, do they want him? You know, you have to come to that conclusion. You know, we could all sit around and say we think it'd be great, he's good enough. They got to make sure that they think he's good enough and that they want him. So from that standpoint, you know, he did take a visit for baseball, and his mom and I went on that visit, so we were able to sit there and evaluate same things he was evaluating.
What do you?
Take one more question.
Kennesaw State. I don't think we've asked about them yet. What do you see from them? What kind of game do you
Kennesaw
expect?
State obviously has a very well established head coach, Al Skinner. He's been the national coach of the year, coached Big East coach of the year twice, got a ton of wins, played in the NBA, went down there 2 years ago. I guess this is year 2 for him. Knows what he's doing. They run really good offense. They compete. They're athletic. You know, he's had opportunity to get a really good recruiting class in there, so I think they're deep. Now, how deep he decides to play, I don't know. That's up to him, obviously, but I think he's got some pieces that he can play, and they're 18-point scorer coming back. And Ray, he's really good. So I think a very difficult test for us right out of the gate, you know, for a team that will be ready to go.